Iowa thinks that the answers to these questions are going to be the same, and we're either going to agree or disagree. Okay, so let's read them. This year, a herd of bison had 10% increase in population. If there were 500 bison last year, how many are in the herd this year? Okay, 10% increase. Okay. This year, another herd of bison had a 10% decrease in population. If there are 550 bison this year, how many bison were there last year? Okay. He thinks they're going to be the same. I don't, because your whole is not the same, and 10% of different numbers will not be, the same, even though one's an increase and decrease. So I don't agree with this. This one right here, 550, would be the original. So, your 550 would equal 100% on that one. On this one, 550 would represent after a 10% decrease, so it would be at 90%. And your wholes are different numbers, so this isn't going to work out. So no, because the whole or the original are different. That's what I would put for this one. You're not going to have, even though it's the same increase and decrease, you're not going to have the same number difference, because you got a different number over the 100 in your double number line, or what you're comparing it to in the original spot. So that's why that one doesn't work. Let's look at Elena here, walking 12 miles. Then she walks 0.25 of that distance. How far did she walk altogether? 0.25 is just a fancy way to say 25%. So if you wanted to imagine this, you could think, okay, Elena, here she is with her 12-mile walk, right? And if I break her 12-mile walk up into 25% or quarters, then that means that we would take 12 and divide by 4, and every one would be representative of 3 miles, right? Quarter of the way, half the way, 3/4, all the way. And what she's doing is she's walking an extra quarter. So this is like her taking an extra 3 miles on top of what she's already done. So that would put her at a total of, 15 totals miles after her walk is finished. So which of these expressions will give us 15 when we work it out? That's really what they're asking us to do. So, we can try these. If you do 12 plus a quarter of 12, that's just taking the number 12 and adding 3, because a quarter of 12 is 3. So that would equal 15. This one works. Okay. This one right here says, okay, take 12 and multiply by the sum of 1 and 0.25. Well, that would be the same as doing 12 multiplied by 1.25. And if you do that, you get 15. So that one works. That's true. That's the same thing that I just wrote there, so that's true. If I do 12 times 0.25, we just saw that a quarter of it's 3, so that one doesn't work. And if I take 12 and add 0.25, I get 12.25. So that one doesn't work. So just the first 3 there. And this kind of helps you see that 15 is what you're looking for the total.